A residential neighborhood in Omaha, Sara Nicole Graham was an 18-year-old Native American of the Lumbee tribe. She was described as responsible and kind, shy until you got to know her. She had been raised by her mother in Texas and had moved to North Carolina after high school graduation to live with her father. Little is known about the family dynamic. Her father, Hubert, was a sergeant for the Fairmont Police Department, a 16-year veteran. Stepmother Connie was a deputy and had worked there also for many years. According to her family, Sara left home around 6:30 a.m. on February 4th, 2015. She was headed to work at the Walmart in Pembroke, about 26 miles away. Her clock-in time was 7 a.m., but she never arrived. Around 12:15 p.m. that same day, police received reports of Sara's white Chevy Astro van found abandoned in a wheat field along East McDonald Road, about 12 minutes from her home. Witnesses later claimed to have seen it there as early as 6:45 a.m. The van was locked and reportedly had to be locked from outside with a key. There was no damage or sign of a struggle. Police and 140 local volunteers, as well as a canine unit, searched but found nothing. 6 weeks later, stepmother Connie was terminated from her job at the Robeson Police Department, who cited only personal reasons. In December of 2018, surveyors found a skull near railroad tracks off Heritage Road, about 30 miles north of where Sara's van had been found. The skull had braces, as did Sara. Her dental records, along with the records of 2 other missing persons, were sent to the state medical examiner's office for identification. It was later proved to have belonged to someone else. Father Hubert relocated to another smaller police department and is now chief of Roland PD. In 2023, another search with a canine unit was conducted in Robeson County, including Sara's home. Several items were confiscated, including a car. The Robeson police stated they hadn't been able to verify that Sara actually left for work that morning. Sources close to the investigation say the FBI considers Connie a suspect, but no arrests have been made. They are handling the case as a homicide, and more searches were conducted in 2025 across the county. Local theories and rumors have alluded to Sara's stepbrother being involved, potentially being enamored with her and violence having occurred in the home. But again, no arrests have been made, and Sara has never been found.
Welcome to True Crime Psychic Eye, a unique true crime show where we look to balance logic and facts with intuition. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Miriam. I'm a psychic medium, teacher of spirituality. Harlow, a writer and artist. She picks the cases, produces the videos, and provides all the research for all of the cases. You can find her books available on Amazon at Harlow Dane. Denise is a psychic medium, life doula, Reiki healer who helps a lot of women. Her focus is to align women with their inner wisdom to become their own maven. Myself and Denise do not follow or read up on true crime, so we can come in as clear as possible. Of course, many cases are very high profile. If we have read or heard about those cases, we will make sure to share that at the top of the episode. Tonight is a new case for both of us. Please join us over on our Patreon. We've got so much going on over there. We've got true crime exclusive cases. We've got 3 new cases dropping on true crime exclusively. I meant to grab those names, but I'll grab them for you in a moment. We've got paranormal shows, which are a separate tier. We have spirituality. We have pop therapy, which is new. And that launches live here on YouTube on my page. At Miriam Farish. Pop therapy is a really fun show. Denise and I answer all of your burning questions around the latest gossip in the celebrity world. But we answer them with thoughtful, intuitive mediumship skill sets. And within that, we have a lot of fun doing it. Sometimes our work can get really heavy, so having fun is something we have to seek out. Yes. So tonight is Harlow's last Thursday night true crime episode, but she will not be going anywhere. She is going to be helping us marketing true crime on TikTok, of course, immersed in the paranormal. And we've got a couple more cases coming up that Harlow researched for us. So you will be seeing a lot of her still. Oh my God, she created Discord. You guys.
Easy, but it was interesting, and it's pretty much ready to go. So
Discord on Patreon, we are using it no matter what.
Is there a reason it's called Discord?
It's a really fun place to chat. You know, that's basically what it's set up for. A lot of people use it to play games and show their screens and interact with people as they're playing. So it's a good way to communicate when you have a community.
Denise, you can do your gaming there.
There you go.
Because it's such a habit I have.
Wouldn't even know where to begin to do gaming.
No, no. I just remember when my kids would play, and I remember having, you know, because this was a while ago, Ethernet cords from one bedroom to the other one because they couldn't see what the other one was doing. They had headsets on. They're yelling through their headsets. They're yelling through the doorway. I was like, oh my God, you guys are making me nuts.
That doesn't sound like Miss Pac-Man.
No,
No, that's not Miss Pac-Man.
no.
That is not Miss Pac-Man. All right, get the giggles out. Tonight is a doozy.
It is.
Tonight's case, as you guys saw, is Sara Nicole Graham. She left home at approximately 6:30 a.m. on February 4th, 2015. She left to go to work at Walmart in Pembroke,
North Carolina,
about 26 miles away. She never arrived. Her van was found locked and abandoned in a wheat field along East McDonald Road. There were no signs of a struggle, but Sara has never been found. So I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up some photos. Harlow, is there anything that you want to add?
We didn't receive any questions about this case.
Okay.
So my main question is, did she actually leave the house for work that morning? Because the police couldn't verify that she actually had. This was a statement from the family. Okay.
And that's what the family wants to know is, did she actually leave? Just to really quick go back to those, you guys on Patreon, those that want to join us on Patreon, coming up is Bethany Markowski, Leah Roberts, and Phoenix Colton. Those will be Patreon only cases. And we have been getting, I've been saving all of the cases you guys are recommending. Like I said before, Monday night, a lot of those cases will end up on Patreon because we're only live twice a week, which reminds me, next Thursday night, I will be live with a private investigator who's got cases that she needs help with. So I'm really excited about that. That's next Thursday here, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then True Crime has moved. It will be Monday nights, every other Monday night. So we just did a True Crime case last Monday, which was Rachel Hansen. Fascinating case. Go watch it. This Monday night will be Pop Therapy. After that, then every other. One Monday is Pop Therapy. One Monday is True Crime. And all right, here we go. So first question is, ask it again.
Did she actually leave the house that morning?
No. Someone else was driving her van. She was taken out of her house. It was at night. It was someone she knew, but someone she did not trust, someone she had been nervous about, was afraid that they would do something not necessarily like this, but similar, like her brain wasn't going there, but she was afraid that this could take place. has the stepbrother been accounted for?
There's very little available. There's no picture I could find. The only reference to him is conspiracy theories, local suggestions that he may have been involved, but there's no official information on him. Go ahead, Denise. What have you got?
Was he older than her?
I do not know. I really couldn't find much on him.
Okay, because the card that came up is the Hermit, and I feel like I also felt like the brother, and I feel like he was kind of a recluse, like, stayed to himself. And I think this Hermit card kind of is describing his personality, but I do think he was a little older than she was. And he was always just slightly out of line with her. Like, he didn't do anything, but like Miriam, she did not trust him at all.
Is the stepmother, Connie, still with the father?
As far as I know, they were together as of 2023, and that's the most recent I could find.
She wanted her out of the picture.
Both of those people seem pretty suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
And Denise, I'll look to you for this one. If you told me she was still alive, I would believe it.
Really?
Because I see her tied up. When they first took her.
I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't think she's still alive.
Okay. So she lived for a bit, and then
yes,
okay.
yes. I can see her being tied up. I think they took her. They put her in the back of the van because it was that because we have a photo of that, and they could put her in there, even though it's got windows. You wouldn't see her because I feel like they just kind of like shoved her in there and laid her down and told her like, shut up, be quiet, like, because they scared her. And she was just trying to do what they asked her to do so that nothing terrible would befall her.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like, I don't know, when you were saying that she was taken in, I feel like she was taken out of the house at like somewhere between like 2 and 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because the dad was still asleep.
And it feels like she was taken in a way that wasn't like masked men and that type of thing. It was done in a way where if someone would have seen it, they wouldn't have been like, what's that? It would look like a couple people walking out of the house.
Right. And the stepmother also worked for the police department, right? And then she was
she was terminated. Yeah.
Okay. So and they said for personal reasons.
Yeah, that's all they would ever release. So we don't know why, if it's connected to that or not.
Well, we know why.
Yeah.
She didn't get let go for that one, but other things that she had done that were shady.
I think they pieced stuff together, and they just didn't want the police department to look bad. They more so than anything else is they don't want the police department to look bad, that someone that worked for them was linked to this. That she was linked just enough to where it was like, this is going to be hard to discredit.
It's going to be a hard spin without having to put her in jail. Kind of thing.
That. And you were saying, though, there's other stuff you think that ultimately they were able to get her on? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I feel like it was nothing that they could convict her on, but it was enough to fire her. And there was enough evidence that she didn't fight the firing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because...
Thanks, Violet.
Because what I'm seeing is like this kind of scramble, like of her trying to cover her tracks, but she was really terrible at it, which is good. and like they keep showing me like a broom, like sweeping tracks away kind of thing. And I feel like she covered herself enough that they couldn't take it to court and prove anything. And yet they're like, you're done here.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the fact that she didn't retaliate with a wrongful firing, or whatever kind of thing that you could do, she knew that it would get found out if she pursued it.
And it makes sense because the FBI said she was a suspect.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it's been a few years and they still haven't made any arrests. So there must not be anything concrete at this point to really connect her.
Yeah. Yeah. She was smart enough. This is going to sound terrible, but she was smart enough, but not bright enough to get away with it. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Which, what's really sad about that is not that, but the whole case is that Sara was just this sweet girl who didn't bother anybody. She just was, her father and her had a very close relationship. And there was just jealousy across the board because of that.
Yeah.
The card's pretty. What is it?
It's the sun card. And she was a light, she was she was the light of her father's eye. And the stepmom was just jealous of her. Just flat out jealous of her. Which
it hadn't been that long. She had moved there. So
okay. And the thing that's dumb about that is he really does love the stepmother. You know what I mean? It's like energetic, like he does love her. It wasn't an either or. It was just the insecurity of the stepmother around the daughter and why she thought I don't know. But yeah.
No, I know.
Kind of adds up. I think it was like September of the year before that she had come after she graduated, and then February is when it happened the next year.
Oh, wow. So she hadn't even been there a whole year yet.
Long enough to just make a few friends and get a job, and then that was it. And she said she was very well respected and good at her job, and so it was a shock.
It's two men did it. Two men that are in their 20s. And like Denise, I honestly didn't. I mean, I feel like it just sort of lends itself to the stepbrother. But Denise, when you said you felt like it was like that's who it was two of them, though.
I think he had a friend.
This is what's throwing me off, though, is because the two that did it, they've never done it before. They don't, I don't get the sense that they unalived her, because that's not what they do. That's why it's like, I don't understand what happened.
Did she fight back?
I don't think she did. I feel like she just went along with them, thinking that they would just let her go.
Yeah, I agree. And that's what I feel.
Now I'm questioning myself if she really is. But
ask your cards.
Yeah.
Neither one of us can really. Christina, as a single mom, I don't blame you, but I would think that Christina, especially since you're watching our show, that you are connected enough to your intuition that you would see something like this. And it's not that it was the father's fault, but if we're not putting the child front and center, we're going to miss stuff. And the father was easily influenced. It's an interesting point, actually.
The first card that came out is Magic Guardian. So that makes me think that she isn't alive.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
That she's a guardian. And then the next card that came out is the Arrow card, and it's like a protection card. It's like she's the guardian and she's protecting now.
It looks like a shield.
Mm-hmm. But if you'll excuse me for 2 seconds, I'm going to grab my pendulum.
Oh, good idea.
Yes, I fear that my ex-husband would get a new wife who secretly hated our child, even though he isn't with her a lot. I digress. That's fair. That's fair. Again, I think there's intuition there, and you could navigate that. If you're willing to like accept that information, you can then navigate it. A lot of times people won't even accept that truth. Like it could be that the father, I'm just speculating here, you know, he was told like, be cautious of this woman, and he wasn't willing to hear that. And that's part of the problem. But if you're willing to understand that this could happen, this could be a thing, then you and your daughter can navigate that, you know, together.
Okay, so I'm going to ask it an obvious question, so then we can determine, you know, which direction we're going to go. And are we live doing true crime right now? Okay, so that's a yes.
Could you imagine if it said no?
Oh, God.
It'd be like,
now I'm going to ask it something silly. Are we going to do jumping jacks after the show? No. Okay.
Why?
So, and her name is Sara Graham, correct?
Correct.
Is Sara Graham still alive?
Which one is it?
No.
It's no. It started to do yes, and then it went very strongly to no.
What else would we like to ask?
Yes or no?
Did the stepbrother do it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, show's over.
And did the Did the stepmother know about it?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was hesitant.
Yeah. So it's going diagonal, which that for me with this is a maybe.
Uh-huh.
Does the dad suspect the wife?
Does the dad suspect the wife, the stepmother? No.
Was it an accident?
Nope. Was it the stepmother's idea to get rid of Sara?
Is that no? I forget which way's no and which way's yes.
This is yes.
That's yes. And then that pretty much is.
Okay. Thank you. Does the dad suspect the stepson? Yes.
Yeah.
It's also easier to blame the son than to blame the woman he's in love with, right?
Exactly.
Oh, good.
Good.
Team effort there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you're bringing that everywhere, young lady. I love that thing.
I know,
Yes.
right?
I know. It's so much
She's
fun.
very nice. I like her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And she's pretty.
I like how it goes, and then it goes a lot. When it makes
Yes.
up its mind, it really goes for it.
Yeah.
So did stepmom commission her son to do the deed?
Good question.
Janice is going to do jumping jacks now that the show is over. Excellent. We love that.
Okay, wait, there's more.
I should have been more clear who's doing jumping jacks. Because it's not going to be me.
It's not me.
Okay, Denise, there's more questions.
Yeah.
Don't put her away. You got to strengthen that arm muscle. We're going to be here all night.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So did the stepmom commission her son to do the deed? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have a question. Because you said maybe the stepmother knew, did she know it was going to happen that night?
Oh.
What did it say?
No.
Did the stepmom help the son cover it up?
Yes.
We just solved it. Don't ask that. We solved it. We just told you.
Sorry, they're like drilling a hole in the street outside.
Oh,
Literally.
I cannot hear that. That's good.
You can't? Oh,
I
good.
can't either.
Only
really
you are
loud.
being annoyed by that, Arlo.
It's like,
Will they solve it? Yes. That's for you, Denise, but you don't have to ask
Thank
the
you.
pendulum that. We know that. Will they solve this?
Will this case be solved? Yes.
and then, will her body ever be found?
Will her body be found? Yeah. Okay, did the stepmother lose her job at the police department in exchange for them not investigating her harder?
Great question.
Yes.
That's pretty definite.
Oh, that was a good one, Christina.
Christina's like our genius. She's the one who helped us with the I think that's the Christina
The
that helped us last
Patreon.
week with the Patreon.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Will they find her body and then reopen the case? Yeah.
Whoa.
Are we talking to Sarah?
Are we talking to Sarah right now? No. Does Sarah want to come through and talk to us now? No.
That's a good question. Is her body close to her home?
Yes. I'm seeing a tree. Christina, that's a great question because I was wondering that too. I feel like it's like right under their nose
Mm.
and they just didn't look. And I know this is going to sound kind of wild, but I mean, many, 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 many years ago, I read a fiction, murder mystery book, and they buried the gun underneath some hydrangeas. And the only reason they found it is because I'm not a scientist, so I don't know which is which here. So if there's any botanists out there, let me know. But the one oleand or the one hydrangea bush was a different color than all of the other ones And that was where the gun had been buried, because whatever metal was in the gun alkalized the soil differently. And so then that one was different. So it's going to be something like that. It's just so really random, like right in front of you.
Wow.
Is Sarah at peace in the afterlife? Yes.
Will her body be found in the next 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it might. I just asked it energetically if it would be found this year, and I got a yes.
Oh, excellent.
Jen, is that you? Eunice Parton.
Yeah, that's
you, Jen, right? She said food. She meant good. That's hysterical.
Oh, that's
is the stepbrother still alive? Yeah.
I don't know.
Is the stepbrother still alive? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kim just has a random, just curious about everything.
Will someone confess?
Nope.
Will they catch the brother and what's the word I'm looking for? Convict?
Will the stepbrother be convicted of the murder of Sarah? Apparently that's a strong year.
Yes.
Oh, he probably didn't clean up his trail.
Will the mother be convicted? The stepmother?
Harlow, do you know how long they were together before Sarah moved in?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, she will be. Oh, that's
Makes
possible.
Mm-hmm.
I could also feel the two just turning on each other. The mom and the son just
Yep.
You know, whoever gets to him first wins.
Yep. Yeah, I think so too. Yes, the stepmom will be arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're right, Christine. I think the son is going to flip on the mom. Because I do think this was her idea and she got him to do it.
It's crazy active.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like it's yelling at us?
I know. You know what? Just maybe a couple weeks ago, there was an announcement that Sarah's real mom, let me see my notes here. She just recently filed a general civil action lawsuit against the father and USAA Life Insurance for insurance claims. So it's interesting.
Yeah, Violet, it is. It's swinging in all caps.
Mm-hmm.
I asked if the father was going to be involved by the stepmother's involvement, and yes, he will be.
Mhm.
After this, we're going to have a live show wrap up. We're going to keep discussing the case. We're going to keep that.
My arm's going to need a minute.
I was going to say we're going to keep that pendulum swinging. So
I'm impressed. That was a while.
So for the good news, I am definitely not doing jumping jacks now. But yeah, so I've got her energy clearing here on a piece of selenite right now, so we can use her again. But yeah, no, she's
oh wait.
Oh.
I was wondering that because that lawsuit came up real quick.
Oh. I don't have a website. But you can reach me through DM on either Instagram or even on Patreon. I can get back to you, or I'm also on TikTok. And you can, because I won't reach out to anybody for readings, but if you want something with me, you can totally schedule a service with me.
You can also comment that in the comments, and Denise will catch you, like just comment that you're looking for her services, and Denise can jump in and say, hey, here's my handle on Instagram.
Right.
Reach me, or whatever you want to give her, your email or whatever.
Right. Actually, I can do this right now.
It is interesting. Sarah didn't want to come through. You know, a lot of times they don't want to. A lot of times they are, it's not for us to speak to them. It's not for us to have that information. A lot of times they move completely over to the other side and are done with this part of their life and have found closure and resolution, and they don't need to be a part of this anymore. A lot of times they have resolved it for themselves. It's everyone still in body that's trying to work through it.
And I don't think that dad, now with this whole insurance thing, I'm like, was that the stepmother's motivation? Was the insurance the stepmother's motivation to get rid of the stepdaughter? No. Nope.
Strictly jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
What's your Instagram handle?
It won't let me type it in there.
Here, I'll type it right here.
It is mother. I always got to look this up because it's just a little bit different on each one. It's mother_Maven.
Yeah. On Insta?
Yep, that's Insta.
Okay, hold
And then
on.
TikTok. It's mother.Maven. This is why I get crazy. Because they're the same, but they're different.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I
That was
agree with
good,
him.
you
I don't
guys.
understand why people can get so insecure over children. I mean, they're just kids, you know.
Well, there's obviously deeper emotional problems.
Well, of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
That's the hot take on this one.
that's the hot take.
Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, it's
all right. Clearly she was a deeply deranged person to do that. Yes. Yeah, obviously. I mean, to get to that point. All right. So
I just asked
Sorry.
if the stepmother had mental health issues, and it says no.
Oh,
okay. Well,
So, I meant meaning like, you know,
diagnosed.
diagnosed, whether it's
That's fair.
Bipolar or, things of that nature. But so apparently not. But clearly there's something amiss there because, she was. I can see her splitting hairs. Like now this is coming through and I'm going to have to say it because it's like the mom and the son really are going to.
They are. That's gonna be a biggie.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go over to Patreon. Are you guys over there? We're gonna do a live wrap up. I think we're gonna dig a lot deeper into the relationship between this mother and son, and we're gonna dig a little bit deeper into the relationship with the stepmom and Sarah.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys next week, you guys, or this weekend. Next week, you guys will have Patreon. You'll have some new cases coming your way, the ones I mentioned earlier. And then we'll be back. This Monday's Pop Therapy. The following Monday, we'll be back with True Crime. And Behind the Hauntings where are we? Today's Thursday. So
Today's the 19th.
Yeah.
So next Thursday, I will be live with the private investigator, and
Yes.
Patreon will have a couple new cases. So we will catch you guys. We do offer the 7-day free trial. So if you'd like to come over tonight, please join us. We'll see you then. Good show, you
Take
guys.
care, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.